Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome back to Screen Addicts. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a story that's been making headlines: the disinformation deluge and how experts are struggling to fight back. We all know the drill by now: conservative influencers peddling fact-free noise, while Democrats scramble to keep up. But what sets these two camps apart? According to Angelo Carusone, the leader of liberal watchdog group Media Matters for America, it's not just about having more voices in the debate, but also about who has the tools to effectively fight back. The challenge is clear: once trusted institutions and experts are struggling to combat disinformation. A recent Pew Research Center poll found that 55% of Americans say their news sources should have political views similar to their own, which means the audience determines what constitutes news. This isn't just a matter of people wanting their opinions reflected, it's about the spread of misinformation. Media Matters has been tracking this phenomenon, and their research paints a grim picture. Studies show that popular online shows are overwhelmingly right-leaning, with some even incorporating sports and culture into their coverage to appeal to a wider audience. Outkick, for example, was founded by Clay Travis as a platform that blends sports and politics despite being described as non-political. It's become a haven for conservative voices. But why is this happening? According to Carusone, the political left lacks the infrastructure to mobilize in a way that can counter the right. They've made strategic investments in incubating storytellers and talent, which allows them to reach low-information voters with complex hot-button issues. This has created a feedback loop where more and more programming is pushed to the right, undermining confidence in institutions. The impact of this dynamic can be seen across various fields, medicine and science being a prime example. Figures like Dr. Anthony Fauci have been demonized as part of efforts to discredit them, leaving a void that's often filled by purveyors of quack science and miracle cures. So what can experts do? Some are taking it upon themselves to combat disinformation online, using their platforms to attack anti-vaccine rhetoric and medical misinformation. Dr. Neil Stone, for instance, has been calling out Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. for spreading false information. But wading into that vitriol-laced swamp isn't for the faint of heart. Carusone believes that Democrats need warriors, experts who can carry the banner and take on the right. And it's not just about countering misinformation, it's also about finding a way to engage with people in a meaningful way. That's where MSNBC host Chris Hayes' new book comes in, The Siren's Call: How Attention Became the World's Most Endangered Resource. Hayes argues that attention has become a major commodity, and observing that seeking to conduct serious conversations amid the current media din is like trying to meditate in a strip club. So what can we do? It starts with acknowledging that this is an existential war between spectacle and substance. Former Meet the Press host Chuck Todd agrees, saying that the media has shifted in a way that benefits Trump. It's all about clicks and outrage. But despite these challenges, there's still hope. Carusone believes that despite the right's messaging edge, it's still possible to begin turning the tide. And with experts like Dr. Stone and others taking on the challenge, we might just see a shift in the way we approach disinformation, but it won't be easy. That's all for today on Screen Addicts. Thanks for tuning in.